Crayola.
And I'm Kajana. Together, we are the Creoljun Contessas.
Yes.
Sisters sharing the recipes of Louisiana that our mama taught us using a cooking style we call good lovin' from the oven.
This is the month of the ghoul, goblin, zombie, vampire, werewolf, witch, troll, ghost, pumpkin, gargoyle, demon, and all other Hallows Eve inspired minions.
Well, what about the Rougarou?
What about it?
Well, we Cajuns know who the Rougarou is.
I know who the Rougarou is too, but am I supposed to be scared? I think not. Anyway, this is the festival and the season for candied apples.
I'm a candy addict, so eating these delicious treats, oh my gosh, I can't wait.
I can tell y'all 1,000 stories of her hoarding candy and catching whippings for hoarding candy.
Anywho,
Anywho.
we'll show you how to make the most delectable candy apples around.
They are guaranteed to get y'all that super mom or super dad crown from the minions you served.
So let's get started making our Canal Street blood red metallic candy apples.
Let's do it. Woo-woo-woo. So we need 6 skewers for 6 apples. And we'll first need to prepare the apples by de-waxing them. For this task, we'll need 8 cups of water, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of baking soda.
Yep, and for the candy coating, we'll need 2 cups of pure granulated sugar. And what did you call this again?
This is high sweet. We'll need a cup of high sweet if you live in humid areas like Louisiana.
Okay.
If you don't, you can use a half a cup of corn syrup, light corn syrup.
Okay.
So high sweet is like a powdered version of liquid corn syrup. It keeps the candy from getting sticky, but the amount of the powdered corn syrup or the high sweet differs from the amount of liquid corn syrup.
And then we're going to need 3/4 cups of water, a half tablespoon of metallic red coloring, and a teaspoon of cotton candy flavoring.
And the metallic red coloring is the airbrush coloring. So make sure that you get the right sort of coloring for this. And the high sweet, let me show you. This is the high sweet. And you can actually get the high sweet from Amazon, or you can order it from the manufacturer, but it comes in a little pouch like this, about a pound of it.
But first we need to clean the apples by removing the wax to ensure that the candy coating will stick to the apples.
Yeah. And we think the best apple to use is a crisp and tangy apple. We think a tangy or tart apple offsets the sweetness of that candy coating, but as always, use what you like. Remember what our mama said, take the recipe and make it yours. Yeah.
So we'll need a pot, about 8 cups of boiling water, add 2 tablespoons of white vinegar and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. We're going to submerge the apples one at a time in the boiling vinegar water for about 10 seconds. We're not cooking the apples, just cleaning. So make sure the apples are fully submerged and the water is agitated. Take the apples out after 10 seconds and use a coarse, clean towel to remove the melted wax and dry thoroughly.
10 seconds only. You can count it, 1001, 1002.
Now the apples are clean, de-waxed, and ready for dipping. Set the apples to the side
while we make the candy coating.
Now let's get our candy cooking in a sauce pot over medium-high heat. You want to add to this pan 2 cups of granulated pure cane sugar, a half cup of the light corn syrup or 1 cup of the high sweet, and 3/4 cup of water. Stir to incorporate the ingredients, but after that, try not to stir. Stirring will only prolong the process of reaching the temperature you need. The goal is to bring the mixture to a boil. Use a candy thermometer to determine the temperature. At 260 degrees Fahrenheit, add the coloring. Do not stir in the coloring because the movement of the boiling mixture will incorporate the color into the candy mixture. At 300 degrees Fahrenheit, or what Mama called a hard crack stage, remove your candy mixture from the heat. Then after that, you're going to add a teaspoon of cotton candy essential oil flavoring and stir it really, really well.
So we need to skewer these apples. And what we need to do is take a 7-inch bamboo skewer. We bought these from Amazon. Make sure they're the 7-inch kind. You want to take your apple, and right where the stem used to be, you want to make a twisting motion and twist that skewer and push. And you don't want to go all the way through the apple, but you want to make sure that it's on there securely, and so that that apple won't fall out. Then we're going to use some paper straws. And to decorate your skewer, you just take your paper straw, slide it over the skewer, and then push down until you feel that paper straw go into the apple just a little bit. And you can see that it holds really nicely. And then we like to clip the paper straw so that it's even with the skewer. And so we just go down, pinch, and then just cut it off. There you go. And then reform the straw. Now you don't have to do this. If you want to, you can actually leave your straw tall. But this is how you can decorate using paper straws.
Now tilt the pot to pool the sugar, insert the apple slowly, and twirl it until the apple is completely covered. Let the excess candy fall back into the pot. Be careful. A candy burn is very painful and something y'all don't want. So take your time. You want to place the apples on the silicone or the well-greased wax paper, whichever you have, so that they can set up and cool.
Here you have it, straight from the bayou. Canal Street blood red metallic candy apples.
Yes, indeed. Looks like good loving from the oven to me. So let's reveal and taste. This is delicious. It reminds you of the carnival at State Fair and Halloween. Best candy apple ever. Try it. You'll like it. You done ate all that already? Well, what is for? Anyway. Delicious. Happy Halloween. Bye-bye.
Oh yes. When you mix a little bit of Creole with a little bit of Cajun, that's good eating.
It is.
If y'all like this video and want to see more Creole and Cajun inspired yummies, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the Creoljun Contessas.
Thanks for stopping by. We'll see y'all next time. Happy
Bye.
Halloween.